Okay guys, this is going to be my PSP and Nintendo DS Lite review, comparison. Lots of people do these videos, but I decided to give it a try. Okay, so here's my DS Lite. Here's my PSP 3000. I also have a 1000, but I'm not going to compare that. So let's begin. Let's start out with the DS. Okay, so the DS, let's see. Let's just talk about design first. The design. Well, the DS design is nice and all, but the fold-out is very nice. I've dropped this about 5 times actually, but all of them are my fault, and it hasn't even cracked. There's scratches on it, but that's not so bad. No cracks in the screen, nothing. The buttons are still working fine. In fact, I can play this and it'll be mint. All I need to do is really clean it, and that's about it. So the design is very nice. You got your side. Nothing here. There's nothing on this side. Here we have the volume, which is just a slide. We had those old Game Boy games, which I kept this because I never really used that. And then the head jack and the control, the remote control jack. Here is the power, which will, this will blow when the power is on. Got New Super Mario Bros. In there. Don't have that much DS games. And the stylus is also here. That's the stylus. It's for the touch screen, instead of using your fingers. You have your L and R triggers right there. You have your game port. Yeah, stick it right there. You input the game right in there. You have hand strap place right there for your hand strap if you honestly want one, and then your charger port right there. I got the red and black one, so that's that design. And then we have 2 small screens right there, A, B, Y, X, start, select, your D-pad. Then you have 12 speakers total, 6 on each side, so it's very nice. Overall, I give the design a 8 out of 10. It's a very nice design. I like it a lot. PSP design, 3000 series we're talking about. It's all very basic. Here's your back, which mine is kind of smudged, so I'm just going to clean that right now. Sorry, I'm going off camera. Okay, so on the back we have the battery pack right there. That's where your battery is. I have the limited edition Assassin's Creed one, if you're wondering. The PSP logo right there. And then you have a nice chrome disc tray right there. And this is a manual open. You just do this. And your game should be out like that. Ratchet and Clank in there. So there's that. Right here's a memory stick duo. You have to use memory cards for these to save your stuff. PlayStation likes using that stuff. The DS, all the saves are on the chip, not in the game. They have that with the new DS. On the DS XL, you have to have a memory port. You have the Sony logo. 2 speakers on the top. For the original one, they were on the bottom. And right there, here you have your analog stick, just one, your D-pad, your screen, which is much bigger than the DS screen. So this is basically a miniature PlayStation 3, guys. Graphics of a PS2, but it's a lot like a PlayStation 3. You have all your buttons, the home button, so you can return to the game XMB. Your volume, it now has a built-in microphone, right there. I heard the quality is actually kind of bad for it, but whatever. PSP logo again. Your brightness, your music button, your select and start buttons right there. It's all your button, your kind of the main buttons to get you back to your menu and setting. So the settings buttons are right down there. You have X, circle, triangle, square, your power, just to make sure there's actually the battery is actually dead on this, guys. So yeah, it's dead. And yeah, there's that on the top. You have your Wi-Fi, they turn Wi-Fi on and off. You just switch that. And then you could import a camera right there. And then right there is your USB plug, so you can connect it to PlayStation 3 or PC. Nothing's over here. So that's the design. I give this design a 9 out of 10. I just really like this design. A bit more than the DS design. I'm more used to this design as well. So, yeah, it's a very, very good design. Games. This, I think the games, well, this has more games, for sure. This has more. But this is for the more kiddie gamers, if you mind. I'm not saying all gamers are kiddie, and DS gamers are kiddie, but, this is the more kid-friendly system than this is. And, this has the more E games. This is the more T for teen and M for mature. So this is for the more hardcore gamer. This is for the more casual gamer. Yeah. So better games, I have to say, for the PSP. So PSP 2, DS 0. This is just my opinion here, guys. Which one has long battery life? That's what I was gonna say. Battery life. Well, this has about 8 hours. This has about 10. In fact, I can play this for a couple hours and don't even have to charge it. This, I have to charge it. So battery life goes to this. Which one is more reliable? Which one is most likely to break? PSP. So this one has longer battery life and is more reliable on. If you want a good system that'll last you a long time, get the DS. But this is for the more hardcore gamers. Now, the final thing. Which one do I like more? PlayStation 2. I'm joking. To be honest, I like the PSP more. May not be as reliable, and the battery life may not be that long. But still, when it does have those, it is a very nice system. I enjoy playing this a lot. I don't play it that much anymore. In fact, I barely play it. But when I am playing it, I have a great time playing it. Same thing with the DS. I have to give the PSP a 9. PSP 3000 a 9.0. It's a really good handheld. You're gonna have a blast, and it's a multimedia freak. So yeah, this has more settings to do. So 3 to 2. This is actually strictly just for video games. This is, like I said, multimedia. It has music, video, games, internet, and photos. So you can look at your videos, movies, you can play games, you can listen to your music, and you can look at photos. And then you could go online with this thing. This, you can get a web browser, but it's not that nice, and it's not that frequently you're gonna find it. So this is for more just games. That's it. Games. No music, no movies. You can watch some movies, but you have to get special chips that you most likely won't find. And yeah, so I prefer this. It's also a bit thinner, I guess. The thinness is about equal, but yeah. So this is Halo Caveman going out. I was actually gonna make a Xbox 360 blog, but my Xbox 360 got the red ring of death. It's just one though, so it's not gonna be that long. So see you guys in my next video. Nah.